Morning, guys. How you doing? It's Friday, March 10th. Nice. So we got 5 and 10. Okay. So the numbers of the day are 10 and 18. So there's closure to a cycle, and it has to do with healing. Okay. Now, 18 is about healing through example or setting an example through healing. So somebody's closing something out in terms of healing. They're moving to a pure state of unconditional love, and it's creating this new beginning. Okay. Or the new beginning is the beginning of healing because they've had an example or something is inspiring them or they're inspiring themselves. Okay. So healing. We'll use this one. I was undecided. I was like, I feel like I should use this one because there isn't, I don't see anything bad on the docket for today in terms of energy looking at the horoscope, but the numbers tell me healing. So we need to use the Chiron deck. So today the moon is in Leo. That's healthy self-esteem. It's playful. It's extremely creative. It's colorful. So you may be feeling generally good inside today, although there are some that are going through the dark night of the soul, so they could be totally feeling like crap. I mean, it goes either way. Okay, and then it's also about having confidence and liking the attention that you're getting and taking care of problems or obstacles or taking care of things in general, because we also have the Capricorn energy. Yeah. Okay. So also the sun in Taurus is trining Saturn retrograde in Capricorn at 20 degrees. Oh, how did I miss that? So that's a 2020. Uh-oh. Did I miss a number? No. I was looking at the wrong page. So we also have additional transits which lend clarity, or 20 is about harmony, working together, and the 0 is a new team or a new harmony or a new balance because of this healing and unconditional love, or the new dream team. Who knows? It's different for everybody, but with the sun trining the Saturn retrograde, it's about succeeding through your own efforts. Okay. So, and then again, that has to do with the moon in Leo and being confident in yourself, what you're doing. All right, let's get started. Energies for the day, please. Oh, nice. You may feel like going and having some fun. And this is oh, look at that. I was going to say an intimate gathering. And as I was about to say, as I was thinking it before it came out of my mouth, the Two of Cups popped out. Okay. Very, very intimate. So this could be something romantic, could be a date. I'm not seeing this as another person, because sometimes Three of Cups can be somebody else interfering. On the other hand, there could literally be a physical person that is trying to interfere in your relationship. This also could be a small intimate gathering, a date, hanging out with some friends, 2 or 3 friends other than you and your partner, or other than you. I kept getting 2s and 3s, and of course the 3 and the 2 came out. They're both hearts, so this is a progression. Okay, there's romance, there's love, there's intimate bonding, having a few drinks with friends. Both of these cards have, one has a chalice, one has a coffee cup. So, you could be gathering with your friends to have a glass of wine, or you could be having a cup of coffee. Coffee time. I just heard coffee time. Coffee has been coming up quite a bit this month also. Oh, look at that. The Fool, Mentor of Dis, and 3 of Wands. So somebody is learning about generosity. Boy, they're having fun over there. The Fool is about trusting. Hold on, guys. I'm going to close the window. That would be the moon in Leo, having fun, being playful. Okay, so there's this small little gathering, or there's a small little bit of fun, or you could be like so in love with your new baby or your new child, or this could be somebody that's interfering in your business. Okay, I forgot where I was. I had to pause for a second. This could be a physical person interfering, or this could be the ghost of the past, an ex, or a former flame, or a former partner, or a former friendship that is whispering in somebody's ear. 555. Telling them, this interference feels like they don't want somebody to be happy, so they keep interjecting in their life. Eventually, they're going to have to put a stop to it and lay some boundaries. So they might actually experience that today, where somebody tries to say, oh, you go out with that person, and you got to be like, excuse me? What gives you the right to judge me about who I'm with now? Yes. So this may become clear that this person who's interfering, you may suddenly realize that they don't want the best for you. Okay, they're not in your corner. In fact, they're quite jealous that you're happy without them. So they keep hanging on. They keep calling, visiting, coming by, trying to interject your every thought. And it's intimidating, and they're meaning to intimidate you because they don't really want you to be happy. And what that stems from is them not being happy with themselves. So this is like, they could be stalking you, or they could be hounding you, telling you, you shouldn't be with that person. They're applying some kind of pressure on you about your romantic situation. Okay. Sometimes this is good, sometimes this is bad. You're just going to have to discern who's really in your corner. So it could be a case of the secret enemy comes out, or you're recognizing that this person is actually toxic, and that they like to throw the monkey wrench. I just heard monkey wrench. They like to throw the monkey wrench in things to keep you from succeeding. Okay, because there's some kind of jealousy going on there. Ooh. My face is getting hot, guys. I haven't stopped hearing tones. I haven't stopped downloading. And in fact, yesterday I had to pick my phone back up and start messaging myself again, because the messages have not stopped coming in since the 25th. They did slow down a little bit, but I can feel it picking back up again. We're going to be having Schumann resonances come in. We're getting a blast of energy from the sun, and I believe it's beginning to come in today, although some of you who are more receptive or psychic than others, you could have been feeling them as early as yesterday. I know I did, but today it feels like I've got the tones in my ears again, the pressure on my head, on my crown, on the back of my neck. In fact, a lot of you guys could be really, really exhausted physically and mentally, kind of feeling like you've been run over by a truck, beat up, and you're like, why the hell do I feel like crap? Okay, well, it's just the sheer amount of the outer planets, or transiting a lot of the outer planets. This is big energy, okay? It's like, I'm hearing coverage, like an umbrella of energy. So it's basically like affecting the entire collective in several ways. You guys may be feeling heavy. You may notice that you're gaining weight. You feel like there's something going on with the gravity. You seem to, like you're dragging, like you're walking in mud, your feet so heavy, your body so heavy, you're emotionally exhausted, you're tired. Like for me personally, just to put it out there, yes, I smoke weed, but in the last week, I've taken like one hit in the morning, and I've come to work feeling like I'm stoned every day. I haven't wanted to smoke. I just do like in the evening, and I'm getting to the point where I might not even have to do that, because I literally feel like I'm stoned every day. Excuse me. And that's like that's Neptune. It's a euphoric sensation. Euphoria. It is a certain kind of euphoria. And then, of course, with the Schumann resonances coming in, doing the DNA upgrades, making new neurotransmitters, downloading new programming into you. It's the new program, okay? The Fool. So trust that this is exactly what's supposed to be happening. Oh yeah, look, the Fool with the red sun in there. The red sun with the flower in the center. Okay, growth, DNA upgrades, soul growth, leveling up. Something brand spanking new. Now, it's Uranus energy. It's 0 point. Okay, I don't feel like it's Aries energy, because Aries energy seems like number one when you begin to move forward, because Aries is me, you know, all for number one. So I don't feel like it could be the 0 Fool. The 0 is about something brand new, okay? It's the 0 point, it's the beginning, it's ground zero before something is started, where there was space and nothing there. So it's the clean slate. You may feel a little out of sorts. You may even feel like the world is rushing about around you. Like you're in slow-mo and everything's speeding up around you, or maybe you're the one that's moving and it seems like the earth, everything around you has slowed down. Either way, it's all about the fact that you've exited the matrix, the artificial time matrix grid, okay, and you're beginning to build this connection, this new bridge to natural time, to your natural state, okay? That's what this is all about. So you may feel a little odd, okay, but you also may feel a little happy-go-lucky about having this fresh start, clean slate. For a lot of you guys, you're gonna have to jump. For a lot of you, you have jumped, and that's what's begun this cycle. You've begun to soar like the eagle. I just heard, I want to fly like an eagle to the sea. Fly like an eagle, let my spirit carry me. Bam, that's it. Let your spirit carry you. That is the phrase, okay? Sometimes they want me to sing the whole verse to get to the sentence that they're trying to say. And then other times they'll just give me a line. And then other times they'll let me sing. And then all of a sudden I won't remember the words after that, meaning I said the message that they wanted me to hear. Okay, so Mentor of Dis. This is the voice of Earth. As above, so below. Beautiful. This is about manifesting into the physical realm. Okay, voice of Earth can be Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. And it's basically, like I said, as above, so below. Okay, so be it, is what I just heard. This can be a dark-skinned person of any gender or any age that has something of a material nature to share with you, from money to time to attention to ideas to physical fitness to sexuality and sensuality, investment practices, financial, material work, all the way up to warfare, like hand-to-hand combat, teaching you how to fight. Okay, so there's somebody here that's either teaching or you are learning this from them. This is like a skill, learning a new skill, a new possession. So a lot of you guys may be, now some of us have gone through this already last year when we realized we had to get our asses up and do what makes us happy instead of suffering in a 9-to-5 dead-end job that we hate. Okay, a lot of you could have said, I fucking hate my life. Okay, and then a lot of you could have realized, because people are waking up, a lot of you could have realized that you do have a choice. Okay, and that you've been afraid to make that choice or take that choice or to make that change. That's what the Fool's all about, a new cycle. So you're either learning or teaching something new, a new kind of skill. For some of you guys, it's how to have fun in your relationship. For some of you guys, it's that you're becoming a parent in this relationship, not necessarily over the partner, but an actual physical mother or father to a child. And then for some of you guys, you're learning about you're writing the instruction manual on how you want a relationship to be, because we've only been told a relationship is this. No, bullshit. One size does not fit all. You have every right to have your relationship how you want it. I heard have your cake and eat it too. You don't have to live together. You don't have to be married. You don't have to be living with the father of your child. You don't have to be barefoot, pregnant, and in the kitchen. Bullshit. You don't have to be the financial support for the whole household, okay? Where we used to have traditional roles, that no longer applies. This is not a time of traditions, okay? It's time to start something new that is more befitting, I just heard, of the times, okay? Catering to the individual. So there's a definite division here. Some will fly, some will sink. But basically, you're writing the instruction book. You're filling in the details to your instruction book, okay? You're beginning to draw the picture of what you want your life to look like. A lot of it has to do with the flow of energy and how you feel about money. There's the DM energy, not necessarily just the DM males, but because we have both. We have divine male and we have divine female. Both in us. So there's a calling for a heightened sense of security, wanting to feel safe. So a lot of people are getting new diets. A lot of people are getting new homes. They're getting new possessions like vehicles and stuff. That has to do with the other transits like Jupiter and Sagittarius. That would be the horse, the archer. So somebody could be getting a new motorcycle. And I'm already seeing this. With the Uranus energy, that's also air. So it could also be new airplane, new... with the Neptune transit too, new boats, new trucks and cars, because that's associated with dogs, and that's also Sagittarius. You could literally be getting a new horse for your new farm that you move to. New animals, creatures big and small. You could be getting a new dog. And that could be what's your new baby over here. Or you could literally be getting a new baby as a new partner. And this is somebody who's very calm, very grounded. You work very well together. You guys seem like the dream team. You're able to manifest and get things done together. And there's some real solid opportunity here. Okay, Three of Wands is about a solid opportunity. It's also about having the manifestation portal and not choosing, but physically moving in a direction. For some of you guys, you're choosing to go back to school. You're choosing to go on a diet and become physically fit. It just depends on which house this falls in your chart. Wow, I've been talking for 18 minutes. I got 5 cards on the table. Lots and lots of information for you guys. Like I said, I downloaded, so the readings are now longer. The horoscopes are now longer, and they're filled with more information than you probably want. Okay. Just because I'm seeing so much more. It's so intuitive. Wow, there's a lot of action here. There's a lot of action within love relationships and partnerships here. Wow. Yeah, so like I said, some of you guys are learning new skills. You may have an opportunity to go to school. With all these wands, that's a lot of action, so it's making me think traveling. Some of you guys may be going out of state or overseas to work or to learn, or it could be you're going to some kind of conference, a brush up on skills. Some of you guys may be brushing up on your God, why can't I think of the word? I just went brain fart, brain dead, which is another thing that's coming up with the Venus and Aries, brain dead, brain injury, accidents, bruises, cuts. And that was the other part of why people will feel beat up. Besides mentally beat up, they're going to feel physically beat up. And then there's others that are spiritually beat up. Don't fight it, roll with it. they told me to say. And this applies to, and I actually saw somebody physically rolling. So like if you got injured, you may have loosened up, or there was some reason why you were loose, like you could have been drunk and you just literally rolled with it. And by doing that, you avoided getting hurt any worse, but you're also like covered with bruises and cuts and scratches, and you're like, oh, how the fuck did I do that? Why did I do that? I'm glad I'm safe, and everybody's saying they're glad you're safe too, but it was really truly a wake-up call. Okay. 4 of Wands, 2 of Wands, and 8 of Wands. Yeah, traveling. There's some traveling going on here. Completion, planning, and signals. For some of you guys, this skill brush up may be you receiving your diploma or a certificate of completion or some kind of paperwork acknowledging or recognizing that you had this skill, or you've learned this, or you've been accepted into the university, or you've gotten a grant, is what they're telling me. You got some kind of grant, and now you're trying to figure out, you're trying to choose what you want to learn. What is it you truly want? 4 of Wands and planning. What can you commit yourself to? What is it that you truly love that you want to do? Okay, for some of you guys, this can be marriage, making plans for marriage, and a lot of traveling, a lot of running around for an engagement party, a marriage. Hold on, guys. Okay, where was I? Yeah, for some of you guys, you're planning a wedding. Could be for children. Or could be for, excuse me, not a wedding for children. On the sick note, there could be, you know, like in India, I heard they just ruled that it's illegal to have child marriages. Right on, guys. Fucking A. That's pretty awesome. Okay. For some of you guys, you're planning a wedding or an engagement party, or what do you call it? Baby shower, or like the visitation, like when your daughter or son comes home from the hospital with the baby. You guys are planning some kind of welcome home. Oh, this could also be a welcome home party. Could be a private welcome home party. If like somebody's coming home from military, or somebody's coming home from jail, or being away or abroad for a while, they're coming home. This is a coming home, a welcome home of all kinds. Some of you guys are building a home, physically building a home, or you're mentally building a home. You're thinking about your plans, not only about the physical structure, but things like, I'm going to hang pictures of on the wall in the living room. I want a comfortable couch so that everybody can hang out. I want a breakfast nook where I can have coffee time and have, you know, guests over. I want a barbecue space so I can have people over, that kind of deal. Okay, so there's a lot of to and fro, negotiating, picking up supplies, making plans, setting things up. So there's a setup here. That can go either way, guys. Don't know what to tell you. But either way, there's a lot of short trips, and then there looks like possibly one long trip for an extended period of time. I mean, we're talking like more than 2 to 3 days, or more than a week. This is a little bit more than that. I keep going to education on this. Education and skills. I kind of want to get a little bit of clarification for a few things. 2 of Hearts again. See, that's what I get for looking over here and then glancing over here, because I thought I should be pulling a card for this, and then this falls out. Once again, another 2 of Hearts. Okay, so there's this idea of romance, fun, playing. So this could literally be, this brush up of skills could be just a building of skills on something that you're already knowledgeable about, but you're now going to an expert to seal the deal and get some kind of certification. And your partner is supporting you on this. Or you may feel romantic, like some of you guys could be going to like Paris or Italy or any one of those romantic language places. Latin, Rome, Paris, Portugal, Spain. With Jupiter and Sagittarius, it could literally be anywhere, but it's somewhere that makes you feel filled with love, a place that's filled with romance. This could be like, I want to say Happy Land, but then that would be like Disneyland, right? So literally, you could be going to Disneyland, or you could feel like you're at Disneyland or living some kind of fairy tale. Some of you guys building the skill is about building your relationship, building your comfort level about anything. Oh, look at that. My God. If they don't confirm that shit, I don't know what does. 2 and 3 of cups, 2 and 3 of cups. Okay, confirmation. Somebody's going to be having some fun. Somebody's going to be having some fun. That's a party. And of course, there may be 2 parties to go to, because I've been channeling 2s and 3s. So like 2 to 3 days for delivery, 2 of a kind or 3 of a kind, or 2 successive events, 3 successive events. So this may literally be 2 parties you have to attend to. And a couple of days ago, I got like a wedding and a funeral. So it's not necessarily a fun time. It could be just getting together to show your love and appreciation for someone who may or may not be here. This is parties of all kinds. So you may be quite busy socially. Huh. Love it. All right, where are we at? 27 minutes. Let's see. For the day. Friday, 5 of Wands. Competition. Some of you guys may be preparing. Oh, look, it came out over here under this skill. Preparation. You are, like I said, you're building. There's there's a new factor. A new skill. Maybe that's the reason why you want to brush up on your skills or fine-tune your craft, because there might be other people and you need something to stand out above them, to stand out of the crowd. You want to have every advantage that you can. For some of you guys, there could be some jealousy that somebody else is getting that opportunity, but I don't see any 3D themes in here. What I see is somebody that's ascending higher and higher and higher. So for some of you guys, this could be like you go to brush up your skills and you find out that you already meet the qualifications through a change in rules, like they can now use your work experience towards your degree for whatever it is you're going in, and you find that you're already you're already halfway there, or surprise, you only need to take 2 or 3 classes to finish it. For some of you, you're going back to school because you only had 2 or 3 classes to finish your degree. And for a lot of you guys, you're feeling pretty proud. Feeling pretty proud of yourself. There's somebody else that you're feeling proud of. This could be a surprise party, or this could be a thank you party. It could very well be a going away party, or, you know, like I said, combinations thereof. There's a lot of party things going on over here. Okay, so somebody is still having trouble. Like, there's a jealousy theme here. Like I said, somebody interfering in your relationship because they're jealous. They don't want either of you to be truly happy. And then there could be, they could have been like, I can do that better than them, or I'm better than them. And what happens is they end up being the sacrifice. Oh yeah, you're better than them? Well, bye bitch. Bye boy. You think you're better? Okay, well, if you think you're better, then well, good luck. Because this position has already been filled. No, there's no room for you here anymore, is what I'm feeling in terms of the person that's interfering. For those of you who are celebrating something, you have to walk away from feeling so rushed. Stop worrying. Everything will work out exactly when it's supposed to. Okay, you may be pressed for time. You may be pressed for money. You may like get to a big college to learn something, and you see all these people who are skilled and so brilliant, people who are already there, they're in your 4th year and you're entering in as a novice, but 75% done with your degree from your experience. You may have to walk away from feeling insecure. Can I do this? 5 of Wands is also fighting. So this may actually, if this is a physical thing, this may actually be the outlet that allows you to express energy that's been building up. Finally, something that doesn't waste your time, something that doesn't feel like you're wasting your time or spinning your wheels on. Oh, look at that. Yeah, so we've got the 10 of Swords and the 8 card, the Strength card. There was some conflict, though. You may have been fighting with yourself. Should I do this? Should I not? Am I good enough? I'm not too sure. Should I just leave now? Some of you guys might have wanted to run as soon as you realized the sheer amount of what you would have to learn, or as soon as you learned what you were facing. That fear may have eclipsed you. I don't feel like it took you there for long, but you may have been, like, for some of you, the world ended because of a fight and somebody walked away, and it's taking all your strength to carry on and move into this new cycle. But it's filled with opportunity. For others, the competition out there is fierce. You're going to have to stop worrying about not being good enough, okay? Yeah, it seems like it's a losing battle because there's a lot of people in the field. But you know what? You can't look at it like it's the end of the world. You're here to learn something. You're here to brush up your skills and fine-tune to exactly what your talent is. Okay, you're going to have to tame the beast. Tame the beast inside you. A lot of people fear the devil because they think it's this entity that exists outside of them. A lot of people fear God because they also think it's this entity that exists outside of them. You know what? Light and dark exist inside of us. The devil and the angels and demons exist inside of us. We are the ones that create them. So if you are seeing them, this is of your creation. This is your soul projecting outwards. Okay, so whatever angels you encounter, whatever demons you encounter, this is coming from you. And sometimes they're coming for you. I don't know why they told me to just say that, but I just had to specify and be really clear on that. So somebody here just got over a harrowing experience and they're moving forward and learning and creating, building something new. Okay, these are the last cards I'm going to take because I'm already at 34. Like I said, they're getting longer and longer. 10 of Swords once again. So somebody's having some issues getting over one of the most traumatic things in their life. It could have just happened now, or this could be something from your childhood. The basis of, you feel it's a part of you, the basis of your personality. They're having trouble separating what they think is their personality from what they truly learned through experience or what they brought over from a last life to continue a lesson. People are having trouble identifying exactly who they are removed from these things. Okay, so there's a lot of depression, a lot of sadness, a lot of cold, dark energy out there, and that's the Pluto-Saturn retrograde, being in a cold, dark place. For some, you can literally be in a cave, somewhere where it's damp and cold and dark spaces. Could be deep in the sea, where past the point where light can get through. It can also be in outer space. Some of you guys could be feeling kind of spacey. Feeling removed. 8 of Pentacles, Hierophant, and 7 of Pentacles. A lot of you guys have been busy at work, or like I said, you're building up your skills, but you're going to use those skills to build some sort of security for you. You're building an empire. You're building a legacy. You're building new traditions. You're working towards new traditions, new habits, new rules. You're busy securing your securities. New habits in terms of eating, exercise, how you feel about things, about government, about your freedoms, about your inner world as well as your exterior world. There's a lot of things going on. So some people can be literally aggressive, they can be moody, they could be like I said, outer space, yeah, spacey, because there's a lot of things going on in their head that they're learning. If not learning educationally, they're learning about themselves, they're learning about what kind of government they truly want, and they're getting to work on changing the things that do not serve the individual anymore. Okay, like I said, one size does not fit all, and there's a lot of people that are moving to change traditions and expectations of society, because the ones that exist right now are outdated. Okay, old school, which is another repetitive theme. Okay, so there could be, like, this almost feels like civil unrest. There's people rallying and people picketing because they're sick as hell. They're tired. They're mad as hell, and they're not going to take it anymore. We cannot exist this way anymore. Work needs to be done. Rules need to be looked over. Expectations need to be renegotiated to a more modern, politically correct, balanced state. This is working for new power. A lot of you guys are working towards empowering yourself and empowering the collective. Working for the good of humanity, guys. All the independent women, throw your hands up in the air. That just popped into my head. You know me, I'm gonna sing it. And it feels like a lot of these people moving it's the divine feminine energy in you. Like I said, we both have male and female energy. Okay, so at times you're working on the divine male energy in you or the divine feminine energy in you. So this no longer applies to just one person, because we are both. We are both. Koa, brave, bold, fearless. It's courage. 131. So this would be like the self information, a new information. Wow, 31 would be new information, manifesting new information, because 31 also equals 4, yeah. My intention is to be courageous by silencing my fears, changing my thoughts, and boldly standing, changing my thoughts, and boldly standing, where am I? By my higher calling, follow your dreams. Courage is the willingness to push through even when fear is taunting you or traumatizing you. Wow, that's it. The ability to push through even though fear is taunting you. It's also the full moon in Scorpio, your greatest fears. Fear is a liar. Fear can hijack your thoughts and derail you from your heart's knowing and your deeper purpose. To be brave, bold, and fearless, you must change your thoughts. Silence the lies. It is walking away from that. Okay, silencing the lies. This is the lies, walking away from, and then this is taming the trigger. So these three together, taming. Well, these three cards are very, very important, okay, in facing your fears and stomping all over that fear and walking away like a boss, okay? Fear can hijack your thoughts and derail you from your heart's knowing and your deeper purpose. To be brave, bold, and fearless, you must change your thoughts, silence the lies, and courageously stay true to your higher calling. I feel like I just said that. Maybe I did. But anyways, yeah, don't let anything distract you. I completely forgot the word. Recognize what you feel, acknowledge what it is, and move on quickly, okay? It is what it is. You're exactly where you need to be. All right, guys, that's all I got for you today. Love you. See you guys later.